Okay, let's start. Okay, so now we have the remote and we have the bot. So now we need to connect, right? So let's consider this is the motor driver board. Okay, so I don't get the motor driver board here, so that is the reason I'm using this one. Okay, so the chip which we are using is L293D. Let me check if we have it. 3D. No, we don't have it. L298N. Okay, yeah, it's bridge motor driver, so that is exact one which we are using. Yeah, let's see now. I'll say BRIDG. Yes. So this is exact chip. This is inside, not exact chip. It is a different version of chip. Okay, so consider this as a motor driver. Okay, so I'll also connect the motors so we will get a better understanding. So this is the motors which we have. So we have like two motors in the right side. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to. It's not possible. Okay, so we have two motors this side and we have two motors right side. Okay, it got collapsed. Okay, so we have two motors here, right? Yeah. So what did we did? We just connected, right? The positive and negative, we just connected together. And so let's consider this is positive. It doesn't matter here. So we have to ensure we are connecting both the positives in the same place, right? So likewise, we have to make sure we are connecting both the negatives in the same place so that when the motor rotates, we can confirm it. Okay, so we have to ensure this both motors are connected correctly. Okay, so here four conditions can happen. Okay, so let's say so here because in the motor we don't have the red color, we don't have the black color, so we would have soldered some way. Okay, so how do you need to confirm it? Step one, you need to uh, connect the battery. So you have the 9-volt battery, so you have to connect the 9-volt battery to this motor. Okay, and write it which wire you are giving the battery positive, which wire you are giving the battery negative, and observe the rotation. Okay, so make sure you are getting a positive like a clockwise rotation. So if it is anti-clockwise, just change the wires and just make it like that. In this case, let's understand, let's assume so you are giving the battery positive as this red color and negative as this black color, and it is rotating clockwise. Okay, so this one you have noted, and the same thing you are going to do for this motor. So this motor also just connect the positive and negative, and just connect the positive in red color, negative in the red color, and this is also rotating in clockwise. So in this case, we can match both the reds and solder together and connect inside the screw terminal of the motor. Okay, so let's say there is a different case. Okay, so the different cases, let's say here the red is positive, so that is like 9-volt positive, and black is 9-volt negative, so it is like rotating clockwise. And here black is given to the battery positive and red is given to the battery negative, but it is like a going clockwise. So in that case, we have to take this black, this red, so these two wires we have to connect in the place, and these red and this black, so you have to connect to the other one. So where we need to connect, this side or this side, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we can just connect and we can just ensure it is working. So here why we are doing that, so here both the sides, so this is let's say left side of the bot, so we have to ensure this both wheels moving in only one direction, right? In car, let's say, so like in any vehicle, okay, let's say, so this same side wheels, it will always rotate same way, right? Because if it rotates forward and if it rotates like anti-clockwise, it won't make sense, right? Car will be in the same position or bot will be in the same position, right? So if this rotates forward and if this rotates forward, the bot will go front. If it is backward, if this is backward, then it will go backward, right? So the main objective is this should be checked with the battery where it is rotating everything. After that only we have to solder and just connect to this screws. Okay, so here also I'm doing the same thing, so I'm just connecting positive to positive and the negative to negative. Okay, so motor, so this is how we connect the motor. Okay, so it is clear, right? Maybe I'll say one more time. It is like, so this one, this both the motors, so the right side also, both the motors should go front, or both the sides it should have, maybe let's use it like a forward bias. So this also should have a forward bias. So to give a forward bias, which terminal is acts as a positive, which terminal acts as a negative, so that we need to understand. And both positives we have to, so color doesn't matter, so both positives we have to take it and solder it, we have to give us a single pin, and both negatives we have to take it and just give us a single pin. Okay, so if we give that, so if we give the supply, so like we can control, so these two motors will be considered as a single motor. Okay, by doing this, so this two motor will consider as a single motor. So if we give some current, so both the wheels will rotate in the same clockwise or anti-clockwise, so it moves. Okay, so that is the idea of this one. Okay, so if there is any doubt, let me know. So this is like step number 1. So whatever we are doing complete, it is step number 1. Step number 2, I'll just explain in the next video.